My profession.
In babysitting?
Being a nanny to 15-year-old boys on the set of a TV show.
We are children. We don't know anything about babysitting. I wouldn't trust me. I wouldn't trust myself with a child. Oh, no. I'll give you some advice. Don't hire me.
What makes a good babysitter to you guys?
I'm the baby whisperer, I'm just saying.
No, I mean, if
What
somebody
makes a
had
good
to be
babysitter?
named,
Someone who knows exactly where the kid is at all times.
That's very
When we're
true.
talking babies, someone who knows what doo-doo smells like. Because we don't run around with a poopy diaper.
A poopy diaper. No, I mean, yeah, like you have to know where the kids are at all times, and actually, if you have tolerance for children, you'll be a great babysitter.
I'll just...
Kids, they're 24/7. Let's do this, let's do that. I'll do one thing. Oh, drink water. I don't want that anymore. Take a nibble. No, let's not do that. I'll play with this. Yeah. No, not anymore. It's just you have to be with them at all times. You have to be here with them.
See, my strategy is I have to say, you want a cookie? Because if I give it to you, you stop talking, we got a deal. And they're like, deal. And then they eat the cookie and then they talk anyway. And, it's like, and then they're all sugared up. And then it's like, this hasn't happened before. I don't know.
This sounds personal at some point.
What?
I don't know. Yeah, it's never happened.
I'm just giggling. It's awesome. All right, next question.
Hey, my name is Miriam, and I wanted to ask, what is your favorite song that came out in the 80s?
Your favorite 80s song? So it's...
I don't know. There's a lot of.
I'm just going to come up with the first one that comes to my head. Wheel in the Sky by Journey. Why not?
Journey.
I don't have probably a favorite 80s song, to be honest. Does anyone like R&B in here?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, I would just give you a group name like Belle Biv DeVoe or something like that. Bobby Brown. Yeah, some groovy, New Jack Swing kind of stuff. Yeah, I heard that.
I love those. It's like a movie where there's just that one person. Yeah.
Slow clap.
Very shrewd stars.
Have either of you listened to The Clash yet?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good boys. All right.
All right.
Listen to The Clash? Yes.
The Clash.
I think you said you listen to The Flash, and they have an audio book or something? They have a new audio comic book or something.
My voice is gone. I'm so sorry. All right, here we go. We got a question from two people together. They're awesome. We've got Black Widow and some ninja from Marvel. Here we go.
Okay, hi, I'm Grace. I'm Megan.
Hi, Grace.
We wanted to ask, what was the most challenging scene to film?
I think probably in the cold, the junkyard scenes.
Any scene.
It sucks. It's brutal because it's late at night and it's in the dead of February, the dead of winter. It sucks. And I get cold easily too. So then my hands they turn white. Never seen a black man's hand turn white before, but it did that night. But yeah.
Everyone in the audience is like,
I know. Should you guys laugh? I don't know. It's your choice.
Okay. What was that? Okay, it might actually have been the first scene we shot, ever, which was yeah. Every time we mention that scene, everyone who was in it just goes, oh yeah. Anyone who was involved, anyone who was there, just remember, because it was our first time ever filming. We were nervous, of course, because it was our first time ever being on set. Everyone was nervous. The Duffers were nervous because it's the first thing that was shot for the show at all. It was the first scene, which is crazy if you think about it. Just how you got to start somewhere, but I mean, that was not a good starting point because we were not professional at all. We had the giggles that day, and it's not like the giggles don't come over time. It's not like there's no schedule for the giggles. They just happen. And of course, what better day to have the giggles than the first day for the first season of the show. And I could just see Matt and Ross. They're like, why did we cast these children? Oh no! We just laughed the whole day. We got nothing done.
The best part is when I didn't have my face in the camera. Sorry, I had my mouth. Sorry. When I didn't have my face in the camera and it was Gaten's shot, right? So I'm just behind the camera like this.
Laughing at me.
Laughing and I'm
like, dude!
my face. I'm trying to. And then one tear comes down my eye. I'm just like,
He looks like he's paralyzed. Looks like the scene in Get Out when he's in the chair. He's just like, that's what you look like.
that's funny. Oh, that's funny, guys. Right? That's funny. Okay, Gaten. I see you, brother. Okay.
Let's carry on then.
You ready?
I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ, you make me feel like, oh my God. Come on.
I got two brothers here. Here we go.
Fantastic.
Hi, I'm Renero.
Hey, man.
Hi, I'm Stefano.
What's up?
Okay, and what's your question, guys?
What was your favorite scene to film?
Favorite?
Favorite scene? Probably the first one. It was the hardest one because, yeah.
That was pretty fun, yeah. I think probably action scenes are pretty fun when it's not complicated, but I think, yeah, the first scene was fun because it was just, we kind of all just met each other in a way. We're starting to get to know each other, and that was literally the first shot that was ever filmed in Stranger Things, was literally the first scene of Stranger Things with us in it, not the whole running down the hallway in the lab.
No, I think ours was the first scene that they shot.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, oh, yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's the first scene of the show.
Yeah,
like
but not,
shooting
yeah,
wise.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right.
Everyone's just like,
Okay.
I feel like this entire battlefield is, what's going on?
Is it okay to whisper? Is it okay? I think it's just alright. Really toss down. It's fine.
This voice hurts just as much as the others.
So I have a question really quick. I mean, just a statement. When I look around this audience, first of all, what I love is we have an audience of adults and children, and adults from, really old like me at 48, to the parents, to the kids. Go above it. Yeah.
She's like, wait, hold on. She's saying what? What are you talking
I'm
about?
just saying,
What?
This
Like
show,
what?
This show goes across generations. Everybody loves it. And I think when you see these fans that are young,
Yeah.
even though you're scary as anything sometimes when I watch it like this, it's an awesome show to watch as a family because you can talk about it. You can talk about what's going on. And I thank you guys for doing a show like that. It's wonderful.
No problem. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Woo! I was just saying you got old to young because you just saw the two little brothers here. All right, here we go.
Okay, so before I say my question, I just want to say, Caleb, I am 15 and single.
No. She's 15 and single, Caleb.
Really?
No, she's not.
Be there.
No, it's wrong. That was not an approved question, as you saw. How quickly I pulled the mic away. Raven, you are in trouble. We will talk about this later in the Phantom Zone. Do you understand me?
Beautiful!
Alright, but her real question, Raven, we're gonna chat. Here's her real question.
What was the funniest offset moment?
That's awesome. That was funny. That was cool. What about you?
That,
No, what was something offset that you guys were just like, you couldn't stop the giggles or you were laughing
Offset?
too? Offset, yeah.
Like in life? Because I mean, offset can be, you mean offset
with
like...
you guys, offset like
Off camera.
Off camera,
off camera.
during like our time in Atlanta, or off camera in general, because I can go back to when I was first born and just like calculate everything. Is that what we're talking about?
On-set
I think
hijinks.
it's Stranger Things. When you guys aren't on camera, the 4 or 5 of you, what's like the funniest thing or the weirdest thing that's happened?
I don't know. I farted really loud in class once.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just the one.
No, because it was really, really loud and Kayla was there, and then I didn't realize that Sadie and her teacher were in the other room, and then Sadie's like, "Did you just fart?" I was like, "Yes."
I think that's probably funny for you. It wasn't funny for me.
Yeah, because you're like,
I feel like you just have moments you sometimes don't really remember. It's just like one person does one thing, like Gaten does like some funny things, like funny movements, like with his leg. You do that. I don't know, but it really depends on the day.
funny movements with my leg.
You had to be there.
It really just depends on the day, and you just can't stop laughing. I feel like the most funny things are on set when it's just like when we're filming, when we have to do scenes, we're just looking at each other, but it's just like
That's all it
you're
takes.
scared, and then you
challenge.
just catch each other at that one moment in the scene, and you're just like trying to hold it together. Yeah, I think those are the funny.
It breaks the tension.
Yeah, it really does. When you're supposed to be like scared,
Yeah.
you're like, you're gonna laugh. You're gonna laugh.
The challenge. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's fine. I totally get that. Awesome.
It's a giant monster that's gonna eat you. Keep looking scared. An eagle. I like that. I like it. Okay, here's our next question from Tessa.
Hi, I'm Tessa, and I suffer from anxiety, so I was wondering if you ever suffer from anxiety during filming, and if so, how do you get over it?
I didn't understand.
Sure, her question was if you suffer from anxiety during filming. If so, and how do you get over it? What's your coping mechanisms on set when you have an anxiety attack?
I've never had an anxiety attack on camera, or behind camera. It's harder to say. I never really get nervous when we're filming, just because it's a comfortable, very secure area. You know that if you're not proud of a take and you think you didn't do a good job, you say, "Can we roll again?"
Yeah.
Even if you got all the lines right and you're just not comfortable, "Can we roll again? Can we just go again?"
Yeah.
And it's really not hard to get out of your comfort zone, especially when you've been working there for 3 years.
Yeah.
Just because everyone there is family, and your job is to, if you're an actor, your job is to forget about boundaries, social boundaries in a sense. When you're thinking, "Oh, are people going to judge me here?" Your job as an actor is to make sure that those don't apply on camera or in real life. That you are okay with looking like a dumbass. Seriously, that's
Comfort.
it's just all you gotta do is you just gotta be okay with it, because who cares? That's really it. And really the only way to cope with it is just remember that they're not gonna put out there anything that they don't think is great. You're your own worst critic, and if you don't like it and everybody else says they like it, just know in your heart it's fine. Because who cares? If I think it's the worst performance I've ever seen on the screen and everybody else loves it, put it out there. It's not about what I think, it's about what everybody else thinks. You're working and making sure that you're as comfortable as possible. Because if you're not comfortable, you got to work on that. You should not be in front of a camera or on stage. On stage is much more understandable when you're really, really nervous. Because you mess up, people see it. The thing is, everyone gets it. Everybody watching a show, everybody going to see a performance, if they mess up, people are going to judge. Sure, people are going to be mean about it, but all you got to say to them, somebody just says something to you about it. If you mess up, I've had somebody say, they're like, "I heard you mess up on that line." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "You should be a little bit more prepared." I said, "How about you step up there tomorrow, put on my costume, and do what I just did." It's hard.
Yeah.
And I think Gaten, that's wonderful, wonderful advice. And Caleb, I mean, your group is trying to help with that people are nervous sometimes, and,
Yeah.
and your nonprofit.
Yeah. Can you just repeat the question so I can
So
know exactly?
how do you feel if you get like an anxiety attack or nervousness on the set or other things? How do you deal with it?
I mean, you never really get it. It's not like an anxiety thing. It's more just kind of, you know, it's not just like set. It's like set everything else, right? And you know, when you have people around you that you can go to, they just talk about it. Like I can go to, you know, the kids on the show because we're all kids and we all kind of understand the same situations that we're going through. Just talk and sit down, and no one will judge you. Even your parents, or anyone, any adult friend, just go to them, talk to them about it. Like if they're really your friend, they should listen and hear out. And what I do sometimes, I'm a religious child. I listen to gospel music. I pray. Sometimes I just meditate in my room. Yep. Yes. Woo. Yes. And sometimes I just meditate in my room with the lights off. My dad calls me. He doesn't call me. He calls my room the Bat Cave because I don't turn on the lights. My light for nothing. I just chill in there, listen to music, and just kind of like, chill with myself. Because sometimes you don't really need to be around everyone else, You just have to center yourself instead of being all over the place. Just take your time.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you.
There you go. She's slithering though. I mean, she's all good about deception and stuff like that. So we're good. Here we go. And we have White Queen.
Galadriel.
Oh, from Lord of the Rings. Gotcha. Oh, the big one that can scare everybody. Got it. Okay, here we go.
My question is Will going to get to do anything other than be captured or possessed by monsters?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Any
I don't know. I don't
Yes.
know.
No, I don't know.
He'll eat a sandwich.
Gaten, any
all-
hints?
We've been through Will's peril. Maybe it's time to see some other characters in danger.
Oh.
Or maybe not. Guys, I'm trying to just confuse you guys.
I mean, Caleb, you had a lightsaber. Maybe you're just gonna go in there
I
and save the
did.
day.
I
you
did.
know?
Yeah.
Be awesome.
I remember that. You're a lifesaver. Sorry, it's an inside joke. You're not allowed to live. Alright. This is good.
Here we go.
Hey guys, I was just wondering what you've been watching on Netflix lately.
What's your binge?
Oh, I literally just finished watching Black Lightning.
I watched the first 3 episodes of Ozark because I heard the new season's coming out soon, and then I went to bed, and then I woke up the next morning, and then my dad's like, "Yeah, I watched it." Like, Dad, I was literally in the apartment like the other day, and then I went to bed after like 2 episodes, and then I woke up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm on episode 7." Did you sleep? He's like, "No."
He's not the type to spoil a story for you, at least. Do you know what happened?
No. He's okay with rewatching episodes.
All right,
Let
all
me
right.
catch up,
Fair
which I appreciate about him. Also, Imposters, which is actually really cool.
We got another one. Here we
Go
go.
for it.
Hi, my name is Emma, and I was wondering if you had like a role as an actor that you would just absolutely love to play.
Plenty. There are a lot.
Well, I think Gaten agrees with me on this one. We were talking about this yesterday. Say it together. 1, 2, 3. My.
Yeah.
You know, it's all right.
I want him to play this part. I think he was 1, 2, 3. Miles Morales.
Yeah.
Miles Morales.
And then, wait.
I think they're sticking with Tom for a while, so I think my Spider-Man chances are down the full part. But it's
Hey
all
man,
good.
you never know.
You never know.
You really never know.
Yeah, my dream role? Yeah. I got several dream roles.
Oh, well then never mind. I don't know.
Okay, I think my top 3 dream roles.
Number 1.
Top 3. Number 3. I'm going counting down. It's gonna be Marius and Les Mis.
Yeah.
Or Andros. Marius and Andros can go both ways. course. Second, Phantom of the Opera. First, Evan Hansen.
Oh.
You would be an amazing Evan Hansen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I hope Broadway is listening.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
So a question for you real quick.